Little George was all ready to meet Santa Claus. He was going to wait for him all night. He had his elf costume and a big baked cookie. Where was Santa? Oh, here comes somebody. Oh, it's just my papa. And his papa said to George, George, what are you doing outside? And George said, well, I'm waiting for Santa. I've got his fresh baked cookie here. And Papa said, you can't wait for Santa outside. You've got to go into bed. Santa won't come out here. He's going to come into our house when you're sleeping and drop off the presents. Little George was a little sad to hear that, but Papa was right. I'll take your camera, George. Now come on, let's get inside and get ready for bed. It's cold outside, and Santa's coming. Don't worry. Little George was still sad and looked around one more time into the night sky and thought, I'll wait for Santa in my bed. But he checked just one more time to make sure and followed his papa inside. Ho, 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 said Santa Claus. Looks like there's nobody in this garden. I'd better get on with packing up all my presents and delivering them to all the young boys and girls. Ho, ho, ho. Not soon after, George and Peppa Pig were safely tucked into bed, and it was Christmas Eve. George decided to keep his elf hat on and one eye open just to catch Santa. George could hear his older sister Peppa sleeping. How could she sleep on such an exciting night, George thought. I'm not going to fall asleep tonight. I'm going to stay awake all night, and I'm going to see Santa. George thought, maybe if I just peek out of the covers, Santa won't know that I'm awake. Thought George. Santa sure is taking his sweet time tonight. Where is he? I've been up for what seems like forever, and I think I've got to go pee. I wish he would hurry up and get to my house. But, like most boys on Christmas Eve, George's eyes grew droopy and heavy, and he started to nod off. But he caught himself and said, I can't fall asleep. I've really got to see Santa this year. I miss him every year. I won't fall asleep this year. But he had to go pee again, and he didn't want to leave his bed and miss his chance. George decided not to go to the toilet, because he thought if Santa knew he was awake, Santa wouldn't come to a house with children awake. So he stayed in bed. George was not going to fall asleep, and he wasn't going to wake up and go pee. He was just going to wait and wait for Santa, and not fall asleep, and not go pee. Oh dear, it looks like our little George has fallen asleep, and before Santa came. Now Santa, he always had perfect timing. He knew exactly when to come. He always knew when children were asleep. And he looked at George and Peppa and said, they've been really good kids this year, and I've got a bunch of presents for them. Look at them sleeping so peacefully. Well, I'd better get going. And then he slipped, and it was wet, and he didn't know what it was. Oh no, Santa's gonna fall down. Oh dear, thought Santa, that was noisy. I'd better get out of here before the kids wake up. George knew he heard something. It must have been Santa. But the room was dark and he couldn't see anybody. Was it Santa? Oh no, George thought. Did I fall asleep? Did I miss Santa again? And before he knew it, George was fast asleep again. And that's the story of how George missed Santa yet again. But not to worry. When he woke up, all the presents were there, and he had a great Christmas. It was a perfect snowy winter day to play in the park, and Owlette was running from Catboy and Gecko as they were throwing snowballs at her. "Get me if you can," she said, and Gecko threw a snowball but missed. Owlette was too fast, and she laughed as the boys chased her. I love all this snow, said Owlet, and Gecko said, yes, me too. But where's Catboy? Oh, he's back there. It seems he's having trouble balancing, and he's slipping and sliding all over the place. Poor Catboy. He was really having trouble with the snow. It was his first time. Catboy was a little jealous that his friends could run and play in the snow so easily when he was slipping and sliding around. I mean, how could they do it? It was so slippery. Come on, Catboy, what's wrong? Said Owlet. And Catboy said, I guess I'm just having trouble getting used to walking in the snow. And I think I've got to go pee. You've got to go pee? Said Owlet. Yeah, I think I really have to go pee right now, but I don't see a toilet. Hey, Gecko, do you know if there's a toilet around here? And Gecko said, well, we're out in the forest in a park. I don't think there are any toilets around here, but I'm sure you could probably just go pee over there behind that tree. I'll tell you what, Catboy. Owlet and I will keep a lookout, and you just go pee quickly, okay? Catboy looked around and thought, that's probably a good idea. I can quickly go pee behind this tree here, and maybe that'll help me get my balance back. But he kept on slipping and sliding. This snow is really, really tough for me, he thought. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go pee now. Let me know if anyone's coming, okay? Owlet jumped up on a stump to get a better lookout, and she said, go ahead, Catboy. There's nobody coming. Yes, said Gecko. This side is clear too. Hurry up and go pee so we can get back to playing. So Catboy started peeing, and it really did feel quite good. Peeing on the snow is really quite fun, he thought. Look how it's changing color. And it's moving. And what's going on? Catboy started slipping and sliding all over the icy ground, and the snow started moving. What was it? It's not snow, it's a snowman. It's Olaf. Oh my goodness, Olaf, what are you doing here? I'm so sorry. Oh, well, hello there, PJ Masks, said Olaf. But the PJ Masks were all too shocked and embarrassed. We're so sorry, Olaf. And Olaf said, it doesn't matter. I guess I'd just fallen asleep by that tree, and you didn't realize it was me. But I think I'm starting to melt a little bit, and my body's turning yellow. Said the PJ Masks. We've got to fix this problem. Yes, please, said Olaf. I've got a fancy ball to go to tonight, and I can't show up covered in pee. So the PJ Masks decided on a plan and said, don't worry, Olaf. We're gonna fix you up perfect. Okay, guys, all we need to do is gather up some fresh, clean snow and replace it with Catboy's pee-pee snow, and Olaf will be as good as new. Olaf was actually getting quite excited. He was gonna have some fresh new snow, and it would be perfect to go nice and clean to the ball tonight, he thought. Well, this isn't so bad after all. That was the good thing about Olaf. He didn't let little things get him down, and he always looked at the positive side of life. Okay, Olaf, are you ready? We've gathered enough snow to replace Catboy's pee-pee mistake. Wow, guys, I'm actually quite excited, said Olaf. In fact, my old snow was getting a little bit dirty anyways. So you guys are actually kind of doing me a favor. No need to thank us at all, said the PJ Masks. We're going to give you a brand new coat of fresh snow. We're almost done. Here, have a look. What do you think, Olaf? Wow, it sure is nice and clean, said Olaf. And it feels like I've gained a little bit of weight. But I guess everyone does over the Christmas holidays, don't they? I guess I'm a little bit of a chubby Olaf now. Oh no, said the PJ Masks. We didn't do a very good job. No problem at all, said Olaf. I've always wanted to become a bigger snowman. So you guys run off and go play now. You have a whole day in front of you to enjoy the snow. See you later, guys, and thanks a lot. Catboy stayed back for a moment longer, just to apologize properly. He ended up getting a nice high five from Olaf and went to go join his friends. Olaf said to Catboy, I'm going to go back and continue my nap now. I'm still quite tired, especially with all this extra weight.